thoughts on tonight?
Yeah, obviously, really frustrating night. Walk away embarrassed with the way that we ended the game. Again, created a lot of opportunities in the first half. Um, didn't do a great job in the final third, and then in the second half, not anywhere near the level of our expectation. Um, Again, I think we conceded 3 shots total, and uh, 2 of them were goals. So, we talked about set pieces. Uh, you know, Towards the latter end of the week and the importance of it. I haven't seen the possession stats yet, but I'd imagine they're pretty high. But becomes irrelevant if you can't do what you need to do in the final third. So I thought there were some poor individual performances. I thought collectively we were poor. And I said the same thing after LA. It starts and ends with me, so need to make sure that we do a better job as a staff and making sure that these guys are in a good way come Wednesday.
What was it in the attacking third? Now I was talking about it was frustrating once they got into the attacking third. It just didn't seem to be clicking tonight for you guys.
Yeah, I think Monterey played a nice low block. They made it difficult to break down there in the second half, but nothing different than the first half. We got into the final third over and over again with the exact pattern that we talked through all week, and so the final service was lacking. It was poor. I thought the urgency and the intensity for the last 30 minutes was poor, which is why I use the word embarrassing. I can live with bad results. That happens in football, certainly, but I was not happy with the lack of urgency and mentality for the final 30 minutes. And I think the easiest word for me to use, which I have numerous times now, is embarrassed. That's not our expectation here at this club. We had an unbelievable crowd again tonight, and we're coming off of 2 really poor results. So ultimately we have to put our head back down and we have to go to work. And we have to make sure that come Wednesday, the guys are prepared for a difficult opponent here at home. But this is not how we wanted to start off the week, no doubt about it.
Were any of the substitutions or changes that you made throughout the match keeping Wednesday in mind, or were they all purely focused on this match?
None of them were on Wednesday. I've talked to, I was on the broadcast call again. When you have 3 games in a week and they're at home, I'm not worried about legs. It's the travel that makes it difficult when we have to try to rotate like against LA. But the subs that we made tonight, we wanted to get Cam and Wilson on the field, obviously being down a goal. We felt that going to a back 3 wasn't going to change much because Niall was dropping in quite a bit in the back 4, so it looked like a back 3 anyway. I just felt our wingbacks didn't do a good enough job getting high. I didn't feel we did a good enough job higher up the field, stretching the opponent, and I thought our center backs were poor on the ball. So when you add all those things together, it's a recipe for the 0 that you see on the board. I told the guys nobody should be feeling sorry for themselves. We have to get our chins up. We have to make sure we put our chest out. And we take the lumps, but we learn from them. So, we're still in a good way with regard to the table. These things are going to happen in a long season, but my expectation, and I know theirs and theirs, that we respond together and we make sure that on Wednesday the bare minimum is that we put in the right effort and the right mentality, because the last 30 minutes was nowhere near good enough, and it's not representative of this club. It's not representative of myself, and it's not representative of the players that are in that locker room. They know I'm frustrated, and I think when you look at, again, the lack of opportunities that we actually create after they score their goal, it's the first time where we don't come back and hit an opponent in the mouth after we give up a goal. We looked a little bit scared. So, as you can probably tell, I'm a little bit frustrated, but it's expected. I'm going to go back to work tomorrow morning and make sure that the guys are ready on Wednesday.